I have the cutest new craft for you guys to make, and it's perfect for Valentine's Day, but it's good for really year-round. These little houses are so customizable. If you're just popping by this video, I'll put a link in the description to where you can get the SVG or DXF template to make these. And if you don't have a paper cutting machine, you really could just cut out these shapes in colored paper, or maybe get some doilies from the Dollar Tree and cut some shapes out, or add some cute ribbon, or you can add all those things to these as well and use these just kind of as a starting point. They're so cute for a kid craft, and if you're like me, always trying to find ways to get your kids off of their iPads, this is such a fun way. You can cut out all of the pieces in multiple different colors and then let them mix and match to make their own little houses to design, and they could even color them or add paint to them, whatever else. It's such a fun little craft to do. So I want to show you in Cricut Design Space how you can even further customize these before you even cut them out. So let's pop on over to Design Space. So here are the houses in Cricut Design Space. We will go ahead and hit this arrow button to reveal all of our layers. I have each house grouped in its own little pairing so that just to keep things more organized. The first and easiest way to customize this, especially if you're making like a craft for kids, I recommend selecting all the layers and changing them to one color and cutting them all out, and then cutting them all out in a second layer color and a third and a fourth, and I don't even how many colors you feel like doing, just so they have so many different options of how to put them together. If you are making these for yourself and you want to figure out your colors, your paper color before you cut, you don't want to cut more than you need, then you could simply go through here and design your own, or change the colors to match the paper that you have, or just whatever color palettes you prefer. To get even further in customizing these, we can select the group up here and right click and select ungroup, and then go back through. You have to do it individually on these to ungroup them. Unfortunately, you can't do them all at the same time, but it doesn't take that much time or effort, so that's okay. So we'll ungroup. And then once we've ungrouped everything, we can, let's say I want this roof here, and then if it's showing it behind, you can just right click on the layer and then bring to front. And then if you wanted to change that color, of course, change it. And you wanted to move this off, and you wanted these windows, and then again, bring to front. And then if you wanted, let's say you wanted this door, or maybe this door, you wanted to use it twice, you could right click and select duplicate, and then you'll have another one. So you have so many different options. And one thing that I want to point out too is that, so when this one, let's send it to the back again. So this one doesn't align perfectly with this roof. The only one that does is this house. I made it this way just so that it's more universal. Like, these are all the same exact shape so that any roof could fit any house. I know that in a way it would be easier if they just fit, but I just was thinking more of like a craft way for, if you cut them all out and wanted to move things around, you could do it this way. So that's why. But if you don't like that, you could just cut the roof twice and then glue one on the front and one on the back, and then you wouldn't even know. And of course you could make these double-sided too if you wanted. So there are lots of different ways to customize. So I hope, and then also this chimney, I made it so that if you wanted to add it to that roof instead, or if you didn't want it on that roof, you didn't have to. If you want it to be one solid piece, you could select it and this one at the same time and go down here to combine and then hit unite, and then it'll cut just one piece if that's how you want to do it. I also just wanted to share the paper that I used. It's this ice cream color pack from Hobby Lobby. And there are other color packs just like this at Hobby Lobby and Michael's and things that you can get. And this is such a great option. Like if you cut out all the pieces in each of these different colors, and then, you know, because at least they all complement each other and they work well together. So you really can't go wrong using a color palette like this. I mean, obviously you can do your own custom mix of colors, but if you don't feel super comfortable doing that, these color packs are a awesome option. Okay, so that's how you can customize your little houses, and let me know in the comments if you have made these and what you did with them, because I'm sure there's other options. I mean, you could use it as a card, you could scale it to fit into an envelope, you could punch a hole and make it a gift tag. There's just so many different options. So let me know what you did with them, and I hope I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.